For more on this, let's bring in the president of Judicial Watch, Tom Fitton. His organization has played a leading role in requesting documents related to Peter Strzok's role in the Russia investigation. Let me straight off the bat get your take to his being officially fired a short time ago.
Well, it's long overdue, and it's a body blow to the Mueller investigation. Strzok is an architect of the Russia collusion theory, which we know is fraudulently based. And there'd be no Mueller investigation without Peter Strzok. He was instrumental as the lead investigator. He certainly was behind the collusion with Fusion GPS, the FISA court documents. All of that is a senior official in the FBI. And the IG concluded that maybe some of his activity was impacted by his animus to President Trump or then candidate Trump. He should have been nowhere near either the Clinton or the Trump investigations. And the president tweeted, we got to reopen the Clinton investigation because of people like Peter Strzok. And frankly, we need to shut down the Mueller operation because it's been corruptly formed and with people like Peter Strzok at its center.
You know, you're the guy that always gets all the documents that people can't get. You heard Bret Baier before you, and he was talking about how, you know, word is that Lisa Page's testimony did not match up with what Peter Strzok said. Have you heard that, and how do you eventually get access to that?
Well, you know, it's up to Congress to release that testimony. Congress isn't subject to the Freedom of Information Act, and that's why we have to sue in court the agencies directly to get some of the documents Congress has looked at privately but won't release publicly, or in the case of testimony, won't release publicly. So Page's testimony needs to be publicized as quickly as it can so that we have fuller information. You know, and we're right now are battling the FBI for the text messages of Andrew McCabe, the number 2 at the FBI, who was corruptly fired. And when you look back at the FBI and the Department of Justice during the Obama administration, you've had Comey fired for misconduct, Andrew McCabe fired for misconduct, Strzok fired for misconduct, Lisa Page demoted, all of whom had a hand in this Russia investigation that Mueller's now running with.
Yeah.
Mr. Mueller needs to be questioned, frankly, about how he used Mr. Strzok and why he was let go, and no one was told about it for 4 months, the reasons behind his being let go. Namely his anti-Trump animus as uncovered by the IG in the text messages.
So
unbelievable.
Yeah, you brought up a good point. I know that you've been behind trying to get those text messages related to Andrew McCabe and his wife Jill McCabe and her 2015 run for state senate, in which she took money from, quote, Hillary people. Why is it that you want to see those texts? Because do you expect to see some sort of quid pro quo in there, or what do you think is in there?
Well, we are asking for text messages on behalf of a retired FBI agent, Jeffrey Danek, about the Clinton email investigation. We suspect he was texting Andrew McCabe, like Peter Strzok and Lisa Page, about the Clinton email investigation, and we suspect there's going to be some interesting material there. And certainly now the FBI has told us they don't want to even look at those text messages, let alone turn them over to us. This is just typical of what's going on at the Justice Department and FBI. They don't think they answer to Congress, they don't answer to the president, and they don't answer to the rule of law.
Yeah.
And we hope the courts intervene to get us the messages. And the president tweeted over the weekend in a way that suggests he might intervene to get these text messages public. That will be good, too.
Real quick, we only have a couple seconds. Who is this new retired FBI agent that you're talking about? How did you get on to him, and what do you think the connection is?
Well, Jeffrey Danek is a retired supervisory FBI agent who we represent, who would ask for the text messages of Andrew McCabe. He had experience in record retention policies at the FBI. He suspected there'd be text messages, so we asked specifically for them, and we've been getting the runaround for almost a year from the FBI on them. Why are they sitting on the text messages of this corrupt FBI agent? And you can bet, because they know they're just like Lisa Page and Peter Strzok's text messages, they blow it wide open, certainly with respect to the Clinton email cover-up.
Interesting. Tom Fitton, thank you for coming on and staying on the story. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.